Welcome back to
Couple Movie Watchers.
with Ryan and
Anna.
in today's video we're going to talk about 3 Batman films to watch on HBO Max. You don't want to miss today's video, so stay tuned. Alright, welcome back everybody. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe and smash the like button. It really helps out the channel. Now you might be wondering, why 3 Batman films? Well, HBO Max have almost 20 Batman films on their list, from Batman Hush, Batman Gotham Knight, Batman Begins, Batman and Robin, Batman Dark Knight Returns, and so forth. I'm not going to go through the whole list. This list is about the top 3 Batman films everyone should watch if you haven't done so already. Now, first up on the list is a little known classic, Batman Mask of the Phantasm.
Wait, which
What?
one's that one? Oh, the cartoon.
It's a cartoon.
That's the first one?
That's my pick, yes.
Oh, okay.
So that's the first one that I'm going to be talking about. Obviously, she hasn't seen it yet, but it's definitely one of my favorite Batman films to come out. It came out in 1993, and it takes place... It basically came out during the time when the Batman animated series was very popular in the early 90s. Same type of style. It gives you a different look of Batman, where he's fighting crime, but he's also falling in love, which he does from time to time. It's good. It's different than what you normally see when it comes to Batman. Nice action, nice pace. You see familiar characters like the Joker, and it has a little bit of mystery, suspense, and action with a bit of drama, which I think is going to probably mirror the new Batman film that's coming out in 2021 or 2022. It feels like it has a similar style, where it's about Batman as a detective, because he is trying to solve who is the Phantasm. And without giving anything else away, excellent cartoon, excellent Batman movie as a whole. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, especially if you have HBO Max. Next up on the list, we're going to talk about
Batman, and it came out in 1989.
Perfect. And this was definitely this was done by Tim Burton, right?
Yeah, it was done by Tim Burton.
Is this one of your favorite Batman films?
Yeah, it is. This is the first one I've seen. Other than the cartoons, I watched it when I was little, and I still think right now I still think it's a good movie. And also, the Joker was really cool. Like, he had his own personality, and then I thought the whole story was really nice put together.
Yeah, I thought, especially if you haven't seen the original Batman movie from the 80s, it's a must-watch. Tim Burton does a really good job making Batman feel real, compared to like the early Batman TV series where it's kind of like quirky and colorful. This one, it was kind of dark, gritty.
And that's his style, though. Like, he always makes his stuff really dark and emotional. Yeah.
Yeah, Tim Burton does a really good job with that. I feel like this was definitely one of Tim Burton's best movie. And this is actually one of the best superhero movies of all time, especially during that time, right? Because you didn't have, like, now you get to spit on a movie and it's a good superhero movie, right? Or at least a decent one.
A lot of it, they have to do themselves, like the action and the fire and everything, back then.
Oh yeah, it was definitely, less special effects, real practical stunts. But at the time, you didn't really get movies like this. You know what I mean? These big budget movies of superheroes. It just felt special, especially back then. Like, now we get a new superhero movie every year, sometimes more than one. And sometimes you can get lost in the sauce. But this is definitely a good one to either revisit or watch it for the first time. If you're a Batman fan or not, definitely go watch this movie. And he's definitely one of the best Batmans that ever played Batman as well. So...
Michael Keaton.
He was definitely one of my favorite actors too back in the day. I don't know what happened to him.
He also did what's his name? Beetlejuice from...
Oh yeah, he did Beetlejuice too. Yeah,
he did. He did a good job with that one too.
He's supposed to be in a new Flash movie, supposedly in the multiverse. So it'll be interesting to see if he comes back. But definitely one of my favorite Batmans. And last but not
you didn't like Joker though?
Oh no, Joker was really good. In this movie, Jack Nicholson.
Yeah.
And actually, a funny tidbit, Jack Nicholson was a bigger star in this movie, and he actually got a bigger paycheck than anybody else in this movie.
Yeah.
He's balling from this movie. Like, look it up. Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, well, he played. That's what I was telling you. Like, his character was really like
good.
Good, yeah, because like it felt realistic. You know, it's one of the different. Good. All Jokers are different in their own style, and he created this Joker himself.
And I would say one thing about Batman. Batman and the Joker character are so iconic, and he has so many different actors. Even though I like Michael Keaton, Christian Bale was good as well. But it doesn't matter who. Well, I don't want to say it doesn't matter who, but you can have different characters play Batman, and it can still live on. Same with the Joker. You know what I mean? The better the actor, the more intense it's going to be. But you don't equate Batman with just any one actor. You can have a debate and say, well, I like Michael Keaton more. Some people would say Christian Bale. Some people even like Ben Affleck. You know what I mean? And some people hate Ben Affleck.
I don't like Ben Affleck.
And you're one of those. So I thought he was okay. I don't think he was like as bad as people thought he was. I thought he was.
But I feel like, but I feel like Michael Keaton, like he doesn't do that deep voice, big difference compared to like
Christian Bale.
Like I really hate the way he talks. Like it really bothers me. Like nobody cares or nobody can tell that it's you. Why would you have to like deepen your voice really? Like you can barely even understand.
In today's society, you got to switch up your voice. Hey, Batman. So,
but he did it. He overdid it. I'm just like annoyed with how much he did it. But that's the only thing. Other than that, I think
we gotta save the city. Bang, bang. But yeah, But I think that's more so Christopher Nolan. People complain about his sound design. Great director, but his sound design, depending on who you ask, people hate it. Now, last on the list out of all the Batman shows they have on HBO Max is
The Dark Knight.
Yes, Batman: The Dark Knight.
Came out in 2008.
Excellent movie. Joker was amazing. Two-Face was amazing. Batman did a good job. Everybody in this movie was really... Everything in this movie was really well done. Definitely one of my favorites Batman movies of all time. In addition to that...
I think the star was... what's his name?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, yeah. In this movie.
In the Joker. You know what's funny? All three movies had the Joker in it. You notice that in our list?
Yeah.
Because even the Master of Phantasm...
He had the Joker in
Had the Joker in there. He wasn't the focal point, but he was a main point in the story.
Yeah.
And it just shows you what an iconic character the Joker is as the character, because I did like Batman Returns with the Penguin and Catwoman. Batman and Robin, we're not going to talk about that one. Even the one with Bane, Dark Knight Returns. There's a lot of good Batman movies and stories, but those two characters together make something very special. Unless it's a Suicide Squad. But
we're not going to talk about Suicide Squad.
I actually thought it was okay. It was not horrible.
I'm still kind of debating on the new Batman movie where Joker comes out in it again, the same Joker. So I'm kind of like iffy about that movie just because of the Joker. Anyways, I guess Batman is like more about like keeping the town safe, right? And being, following the rules and everything. And then Joker's like, rules. I make
YouTube.
Oops.
Jeez, I gotta cut that out. Bleep. All right, go ahead.
Joker doesn't care about the rules. He wants to have fun, do what he wants. And it's kind of like a balancing of good and bad. You know what I mean?
I definitely know what you mean. I feel like there were great characters. Two-Face was good. Overall, great movie. I love what they did with it. I love the sacrifices that Batman had to make in the Dark Knight movie. Good movie. Good story. If you have HBO Max, these are just 3 of the many Batman films they have. But we wanted to highlight 3 Batman films that everyone should watch on HBO Max. If you haven't done so already, from the animations that they have to the current Batman to Michael Keaton. So there's a lot of...
There's also a new Batman coming out, no?
That's going to come out, I believe, next year.
Next year? Oh.
which looks really amazing too. So you have a lot of good stuff, but they already got like 20 Batmans on here, so you have your fill of Batman if you have HBO Max. If you're not subscribed to HBO Max, you might want to do so.
And if you haven't watched Batman, these are like our top 3 movies.
Let's show. And before we go, make sure you subscribe again. It helps out the channel. If you haven't done so, smash the like button. Please. Please. No, I'm just playing. But it does help. And give us a comment. Let us know what are your favorite Batman movies of all time and TV show appearance of Batman.
Mm-hmm.
And until next time,
Have a good one.
peace.